Hey guys, it's Arnie here from ecocycle.ca, and today we're going to talk about the 40 series clutch and how you can tune that so that you get optimum shifting from your Big Block PowerPack when you use the 40 series reverse gearbox. So the problem is that the engine idle speed is generally higher than the engagement speed of these 40 series clutches, especially the Chinese versions. So we're going to modify this clutch, and we're going to raise the engagement speed, and we're going to use a set of these 203040A Comet springs. These are the red springs, and these will raise the engagement speed up to above idle so that you can easily shift your gearbox from forward, neutral, and reverse. So with that, let's do it. All right, guys, so we got this thing mounted up here. We just mounted the shifter onto a little bracket so we can shift it here. And I'm going to show you why you may want to upgrade your primary clutch spring. So let's get this guy started up here. And we're running this engine indoors, and that's never a good idea. So we're going to put on the exhaust fan. All right, we got the fan on, so we're going to start this guy up, and I'm going to shift it through the gears so you can see what's happening. Just let it warm up a little bit here. Now you can see already that the secondary clutch is spinning. So if that's spinning, that's going to make it difficult to shift. So let's just show you what's going on here. So we're going forward, neutral, reverse. Okay, it's not that difficult to shift right now. But if you're in forward, you're going to get creep. And we don't want creep. So we're going to try to remedy that with a set of these 20304A springs in the primary clutch. Another thing to see, this is the RPM. So this engine is idling at just over 1500 RPM. Okay, so I'm going to start it up again, and I want you to look at the primary clutch here, and you're going to see how when I shut it off, how the sheave actually retracts. All right, so you can see that the belt is spinning. Everything's spinning, even though it's in neutral. Now, when I shut it off, watch that movable sheave on the clutch. You see how it retracted in there? Let's do it again. The clutch is engaged basically even at 1560 RPM now. Now watch this sheave right here. There you go. That is a reason why you may be experiencing either creep or poor shifting performance. So let's fix that. All right, so we're going to pop the clutches off right now, or the primary clutch anyway. So the first thing we need to do is get the belt off here. And we'll just pull that around the secondary. And then we'll take our 9/16 bolt out. And pop this guy off. So there we go. That's the primary 40 series clutch. All right, so we're going to disassemble this guy, and it is not too difficult. These 40 series have either a lock washer of sorts on them, or if they're the genuine Comet, they are usually welded, and that makes it a little bit more difficult to disassemble them. But this is the China version, so we're just going to peel back this this locking tab here. Try to get our screwdriver wedged in there and knock that guy down. So that's good enough. Now, you are going to need either a big adjustable wrench, or you're going to need a 1 3/4 inch socket. So basically, all we need to do is just get this nut off. So we are going to clamp the backside of the clutch in our vise, and just like that. And then we're going to find ourselves a wrench, and we're going to get this guy off. Well, no 1 3/4 in this shop, so we're going to use a big adjustable wrench and just make sure this is tight and see if we can break this guy off here. Oh, it is tight. Oh, it's very tight. Okay. Making me look like a fool here. I get it. We finally got this guy off here. That was tougher than usual. So we just want to take this nut off, and there's a little spring tension maybe in here to contend with. So we get that washer off. Oh, look at that. Boy, I hope I got that on video. So there you go. So that's the inner workings of the clutch here. And let's have a look inside. So there you go. This is what it looks like inside. And wow, this one actually even has a little graphite in there, which is unusual. So yeah, so these are the springs that we need to replace. And it is not a difficult process to do that. We just pull these rollers out here like so. And we just simply swap out the current springs for the new heavier duty springs. Now I'm going to weigh these rollers here just for fun. And I got my scale right here handy. And I'm going to tell you exactly how heavy they are in grams. And that's 129 grams of roller weight. So that's all good. I'll just put them back in here. There we go. So there you go. So you just replaced the springs in your clutch. So while we got this guy apart, we are going to put some graphite lube in here. And I'm going to do that off camera because my nozzle is broken on this can. So it's going to get a little messy. And yeah, so we're going to coat the sliding surfaces with some graphite and hopefully keep this thing from ever getting seized up. Okay, well, that got embarrassingly messy. Dry graphite all over the place. I will definitely be putting a can of dry graphite lube on my shopping list here with a working nozzle. So yeah, so assembly is opposite of disassembly. So don't forget, there's a couple brass bushings here, and they go on either side of the spring. So we're going to put the clutch basket or the clutch movable sheave back on. That bushing should just nest up inside of the movable sheave. And we're going to put this back on. Okay. This is spring loaded, as you can see. Make sure we got the clutches lined up with the ramps. And make sure that the clutch is lined up with the flats. We're going to stick that washer back on. Actually, it was on the other way, so we'll just keep it the way that it was. We're going to throw that nut back on. Tighten it down, clean it up, and try it out. Okay, so clutch is cleaned up. Everything's tight. We're going to slip it back on the shaft. Make sure you get all the keys lined up. Put your bolt in there. Sometimes the little tab on the lock washer intersects with the keyway inside, and sometimes it doesn't. It all depends where the key is on these clutches. This one does not. That's fine. These belts, all the Big Block PowerPacks use the 203785 belt, It's the stock belt that comes with most of the torque converter kits. And I'm gonna slide. It's a bi-directional belt, so not like the 30 series. Okay, so that's on. So let's see if it made a difference. Okay, what we want to look for now is to see if this this sliding sheave on the primary clutch actually engages at idle, and hopefully it does not. All right, so we're gonna. Doesn't look like it's moving, which is good. The belt still has a little friction, so it still does spin. So we're gonna shut it off, and there you go. So that inner sheave, or that sliding sheave face, does not engage anymore. So let's see what RPM it does engage at. All right. So here's our so we're definitely at 1750. So it looks like around 1800, I'm gonna say, that it starts moving. Anyway, that's good. So let's have another view here. All right, we got it shifted, and you can see that it's really not putting the same amount of force into the drive system at idle right now. That I could probably stop that with my hand or an application of the brake. There you go. So that's going to take away your creep problem. There you have it. Alright guys, so we just took a set of springs and we raised the engagement speed approximately 400 RPM on the 40 series CVT primary clutch. So we knew it was engaging at 1500 RPM because we could see the sheave that was started to contact the belt already. And with a set of 20304A springs, we increased that engagement speed to at least 18 or 1900, which will eliminate your creep and any poor shifting performance you may have. So that said, simple upgrade. Springs are available from Belt Palace, and you can check them out online, beltpalace.com. And for power packs, please visit ecocycle.ca. We're in stock shipping and no tariffs currently on any power pack engine drive. So if you like it, follow along, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. See ya.